there, and welcome to Rose Sky Tarot, and thanks for joining me today. This reading is for the sign of Pisces for 26th of November 2018. Now, this is a general reading and may not speak to everyone, but hopefully something within it will reach you in some way. Enjoy. Let's get started. Okay, let's have a look at the top three cards that we got from the bottom of the deck. Now we have the Eight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles also in reverse. Now, life does seem to be pretty good. You've got a lot of emotions and love and people around you that are heartfelt. And on the outside it looks fantastic. You've got everything that you desire. But there is a gap there. There's something missing. There's something that's not fulfilling you. And, it could be that it's a journey that you have to take to find that missing element. And that could lead to a lot of awkward situations. Because you're doing this, whether you leave a situation or whether you're trying to find things to fix the situation, to make things whole again. But this is a stressful time. And in looking at the Six of Pentacles, you may not receive the help that you think you should. Or maybe you don't want to ask for help. Maybe you don't want to let people know that things aren't quite perfect in your relationships and with your heart. Because you may be thinking that they won't be charitable towards you then. Because it's yourself that's making this journey. You're initiating it. You're the person that's juggling things to get through awkward situations, to find a way forward. Okay, let's put these cards aside and let's get to the deeper reading. Is this person you? Do you have a strong personality, that a person that likes to take action, filled with passion, and desire? Somebody that likes to take charge and move things forward. But there's a few cards here that are in reverse that are straight after it. And the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. They're suggesting that your love, interest, your personal relationships are not as peaceful, as you want them to be. There may be arguments there could be, a separation, and it's something that you don't want to have to face. Is there maybe decisions that about this situation that you don't want to make, and maybe lying to yourself that everything really is fine? But in moving on to the next two cards, maybe everything isn't fine, because you have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords together. Now, how many arguments, disagreements, harsh words have been had? How many blows have you taken? And with each one, your love, your interest, your caring, the relationship itself has died a little bit, to the point that there isn't a future. Your feelings have died. The relationship isn't going to work. The separation, the lying to yourself is just, that time is past, because all of the things that have been said and done have went straight to your heart, and you're heartbroken. And these are feelings that are not going to go away in a very short space of time. These are feelings that you may hold on to, that it may take a bit of time to release, because it's been a long battle. And taking the next two cards together, we have the Three of Pentacles here, and the Six of Cups, and even the King of Cups as well. That you had something fantastic. You inspired each other. Life was brighter and more beautiful at this time. And you'd made plans together, and you created a world for yourselves that was beautiful to look at. And the feeling and the love was there, which took it to a higher level. And this is what you're heartbroken over, because looking back, you remember all of those good times. And it's something that you really do want back, that all those happy memories is something that you don't want to give up easily. And then moving on to the King of Cups here, is that this could be something that really is heartfelt for you, because it's something that maybe you do feel a bit responsible for as well. Because you do have a lot of feelings for this person. And heartbreak comes from two sides. Both people must be hurting in order for this separation. And in moving on to the Strength card in reverse, things are out of control. You don't have the ability to limit how you feel, and your emotions are just bouncing off the walls. And it could be that you're overbearing in some situations because you are angry. You're emotional. You've been through an emotional roller coaster here. And it could be that you've got a lack of discipline about how you approach things. And the nostalgia is still there. Your emotions are still going through this roller coaster because with this fantastic moment that you had, there was this a celebration of a partnership, that you celebrated in front of friends and family, and it was a fantastic day, a day of great joy, of success. And then it all fell apart. And looking at the death card in reverse. And that is difficult for you to move on. Because maybe you don't want to see things as they are. You don't want things to break down and for this separation to happen. You want to stay where you are. But things have decayed. And moving on to the Five of Swords, that all of these battles have taken their toll. And in the end, there has to be someone who wins and someone who doesn't. Whatever the point of the question is, whether we stay together, whether we don't. Someone wins that and someone doesn't. Now, the thing is though that the relationship between these people is complicated. And nothing is ever black and white. And I'm thinking that this is possibly yourself and your partner and maybe their family, because nothing is black and white. And this situation that you find yourself in, there's a lot of grey. It's a complex situation. And there's no saying that it isn't something that can be fixed. In time, maybe, this is something that you don't want to totally destroy because you don't know what the future will bring, whether they will come back into your life. So it's always practical to keep an eye on how you deal with things. Okay, I'm going to bring these other cards back in. Something isn't quite right, and you're working hard in a stressful situation, an awkward situation, and maybe you're not asking for help because you don't want people to see the struggle that you have. And it could be that this reading is going to end on that point just now. That it may not be the most positive of readings, and you could be going through a very difficult moment. But try to be positive. I'm going to leave that conversation there, and hopefully something within this has came in a positive light, because it is a difficult reading. I hope these things work themselves out for you, and hopefully the next time we have a reading for you that it will be more positive. Hopefully I will see you the next time. Bye for now.